What's up and welcome to another tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to make samples in a style of ESTG and NARDO WICK. And today I'm going to do a little bit of a different video because I won't just break down the sample, I will make the sample. So yeah, I'll have an in-depth tutorial and a step-by-step tutorial. So I will make a sample from start to finish and show you how I mix it, how I master it, and how I build my melodies, because I know a lot of y'all wanted me to make it. So here we are. Please make sure to subscribe, make sure to turn on the bell, make sure to leave a like and to leave a cool comment and give me some ideas for future videos. And I'll be giving away a bunch of samples to some commenters, so make sure to leave a cool comment, make sure to like as I said, and let's go. So first I will use this VST, which is called Pegasus, and I will just pick a random synth preset. Y'all probably wondering why I use this VST. They sent me an email and asked if I want to show it to y'all, and I used it for some samples, and the VST is pretty good. And if you want to get it, you can use the code which is on the screen right now. I will put the link for the plugin in the description, and you'll get $20 off if I'm not mistaken. So make sure to check that out. So I will just choose a scale. I will probably choose a C minor scale because that's a good scale to make dark melodies. And now we'll just lay down some notes and put some effects on it. But y'all will see what I'm doing. So basically what I just did was laying down a pretty simple pattern and repetitive pattern, and I just copied it over till the end. And I put the BPM on 154. Then I added those two effects, the finisher micro with the infinity preset and this growth beat with the momentary preset, or like the momentary bank I would say. And then I chose the tremolo fast preset and I just put the simple low cut on there. And now it sounds like this. So it's perfect for rappers like ESTG or like NARDO WICK. And now I will just put it like this and then render it out. And shout out Preamplified because I got this technique from him with the rendering out, because now I can just cut it right here and right there and put the declicking mode on generic so you don't have the clicking sound. I will put the mode on stretch as well and then just put it over here and cut it right there again, then copy it because it needs a few seconds that it sounds like that. And now it sounds like this. And I know it's pretty repetitive, but that's the vibe I want to go for. And now let's go on to the second sound. Then for the second sound, I will just use addictive keys with the basic preset. And then I will just put down some bass notes, like the root notes from the synth, then just copy it over and paste it down, I think 4 times. And it sounds like this now. I just deleted those notes because it was too much, but now it sounds like this. And now I'll probably just pick this flute and just lay down a pretty simple and repetitive pattern again, but it will sound good at the end. And now I'll just put a portal on it because it sounds a bit dry. And I'll put the Hypnotize kit from @LoneGuard on Instagram. Y'all make sure to check out this kit. The link will be in the description as well because that kit is actually pretty fire. And most of these portal banks just have 1 or 2 good presets, but this one has like a lot of good presets. And I will just click through those presets and listen what sounds good and then choose the preset. And now as you can see, I just added those vocals from Producer Grind's pack. I'll put the declicking mode on generic. I pitched it up because it wasn't in key, and I just brought it into key and into time. And then for the effects, I just had this simple doubler for stereo with the doubler full reset preset, and I added this EQ just to duck it more to the background. And that's how the sample sounds now. And for the master, I just added this sound shifter pitch stereo from Waves, where I pitch it up by 3, just to see how it sounds in different pitches. And I like this one a lot, so I probably will leave it like that. But I will add a second part where I have this preset from the Balkan Ethnic Orchestra Bank from Contact, and I will just lay it on a pattern now, and then afterwards I will explain what I did. And as you can see, I just EQ'd it heavily because there were a few frequencies that were like just too much. And now I'll put a reverb on it because it sounds a bit dry. And I probably just leave it like this with these settings. And this is what the second part sounds like. And then now what I do after I finish the sample, I will just EQ those sounds heavily so they don't clash with another. So I will just put the type on peaking, the order on steep 8, then just make it pretty small and just sweep around the EQ and see what's too much. And I will make that with each sound. And then after that I will show you the processing on the master and the post-processing when I render the sample out. So yeah, I will EQ it now and then I will show you everything else. And then for stemming out the sample, I will just put it like that because I have 2 parts, and then just copy it over a bunch of times. And then for the first 2 sections, I will just leave the sample for like full and with everything else playing. Then for the second part, I will just take out the bass. Then I will take out the bass and then some like textures, which is basically just this Celeste. Then I will take out the bass and those main elements so that everybody has like a different section which they can use. And then for stemming it out, I will just mark everything and then press Ctrl and Shift and then just go over the things that I want to have there. So you can just see what I do and just copy that for your workflow. And now I have it all stemmed out, and I will show you my mastering chain real quick. So I have this compressor on there with these settings, then this A1 serial control with these settings again, it's just to make the sample more wide. Then this EQ just to cut out some of the lows and some of the highs, just to make it sound more vintage. Then I have this RC20 for the wobble, the distort, the magnetic and the EQ. Then this EQ just to boost the highs. And this EQ where I will take out some of the frequencies that I don't like or just are too harsh or not necessary for the sample. And I have this soothe on its default settings. So now I just rendered the sample out, and I put the declicking mode on generic, put the mode on stretch and normalized it, and I put it on the 8th mixer track. And on the 8th mixer track there is this fruity parametric EQ where I took out some of the frequencies that I didn't like. Then this sound shifter pitch stereo just to see which pitch is the best, and I pitched it up by 1 and I think it's the best. And I have this EQ just to cut out some of the muddy lows which aren't really necessary for the whole sample. And I played a bit with the volume just that it isn't too loud or too quiet, and the finished sample is sounding like this. That's basically it for the whole sample. So yeah guys, if you all enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a like and to subscribe to my channel. Make sure to comment if you like this style of video or if you like the other ones better. And make sure to comment some future video ideas. And thank you all for this crazy support. We had almost 2K. I think we need like 20 or 30 subscribers. So make sure to subscribe as well. And make sure to turn on the post notifications and to leave a like. And yeah guys, see y'all.